And here we are loading into game.
They're not the rioters that we need, but the rioters we deserve. Is that how that line goes?
Think not of what Riot Games can do for you. Think of what you can do for Riot Games.
Yes.
So we're gonna have X Shadow 22 on Toy Soldier, not Toll. I don't even know what I was gonna say. The older. Anyways, Toy Soldier Gangplank. SpongeBob T is gonna be on Wukong. Great Ballin on Warrior Kingdom's Jarvan. Split Cart on Judgment Kale. And Kamei, is it May? Kamei on Skarner.
And for Riot, we have Riot Aether on Full Metal Jace, Riot Aaron Mike on Officer Vi, Riot Bacon Hawk on Arcade Hecarim, Riot Aphik on High Noon Yasuo, and Riot Zephyro on Special Weapon Zac. All the knockups. All the Yasuo.
All day, every day. Gonna be just knocking them up, fearing them out. We got the Sparkle Pony coming in there. We got the Officer Vi laying down the law. You know.
Yeah, they have like this just
not only arresting people for assault and battery, but performing assault and battery of her own.
I think like you get one good elastic slingshot or one good assault and battery, and it's just a last breath. Everything chains together. Everyone's in the same spot. The problem with that is that Riot is going to be a little too reliant on her ultimates just to get fights working. So whenever those are down...
And also you got to think that they're going to have Wukong and Jarvan to counter those ultimates. And then Kale to intervene, anybody who's getting really low. They're also going to have AoE ultimate from Gangplank, who can either help disengage or re-engage. And Skarner going to be able to impale somebody and really grab a pick onto somebody who gets a little too close.
Yeah. The problem is that there's not very many, at least the way these champions are traditionally built, there's not going to be very many squishies on the Riot side. So, and with the speed of Dominion, you're going to get those builds up quickly, and you're going to run out of targets to hit that impale with pretty early, which could pose a problem for community side.
Yeah, who are we waiting on? I see 100% all across the board. Don't know why it's taking so long to get in this game. Rock and roll. And we actually have
that too, so
we have multiple heals on the community side. Double heal coming out versus the double barrier on the other side, on the Riot side. So
triple barrier. 3 barriers. You got Jace, Hecarim, and Yasuo. But the I always hear the LCS casters talking about heal as a late game summoner, and especially because the levels happen so quickly here on the Crystal Scar. What? Did you see that too? Where Wukong just got the like the red blinking as if he took lethal damage.
No, I did not get that.
Spectator bug on my ends then. But yeah, because the levels happen so quickly here on Crystal Scar, the heal actually increases in effectiveness a lot quicker than it would on another map, like Summoner's Rift or possibly even Howling Abyss to some extent. Yeah, it's going to be very effective. Everyone's all together, and you're going to get a lot of health out of it, as opposed to Barrier, which you have to actually time a lot more to get its effectiveness. And
yeah, I mean, barriers is just for you. You know, heal, you can help your whole team, multiple people that are low health. They have a lot of AoE on both teams, so heal's going to be more effective for your team, but if that barrier stops you from dying and you're Jace and allows you to get multiple shock blasts off from the back line because you didn't die, it can definitely be a great summoner to have. You don't have to count on somebody else using it either. You always have your barrier ready.
And already we see a 1-point deficit for community side. Riot was a little bit quicker out the gate because of the acceleration gate. It gave them a little speed on the community, but it's not too significant. What's really going to be significant is who is able to get the next cap.
Well, I think the Poke War just from Jace alone is going to be won by the Riot side. And there it is in the
already
engagement. Flag and drag coming across. Aaron is going to be the first one. He's ignited, he's going down low. Goat Ball is really low as well. Nobody going down. First Blood still hasn't come about. And everybody just getting super, super low here. A slight advantage from community side. They do have the passive from Zach, though. Yasuo jumping in there. Just zip, zip twice. And another flag and drag going to come down. And that's going to be first blood for Skarner. As everybody's getting knocked up and still fighting. Afik grabbing a double kill. He wants a triple, flashes, but gets shot in the face with a parlay. And that is going to be a 3-for-2 exchange right there. Oh, no, 2-for-2, excuse me.
I believe, no, it's 2-for-2. Definitely 2-for-2. Or not. Did someone die?
Yeah, Ballin's getting in there. Vi died. She was the one that got super low at the beginning of the fight, but managed to get out alive with an Ignite ticking on her.
For some reason, the death notification there wasn't showing up as it should have. I don't know. Anyway, Vi goes down 3-for-2 overall, and 1 point now down on the Riot side, 493 to 492. That's
SpongeBob in a lot of trouble using that barrier to get away. And they're going to hit level 6 pretty quick right here. They might be able to corral them with a Cataclysm. Zephyr's going to flash away. That is going to be a flag popping his passive. There's a Cataclysm. They're jumping on Afik right now. And that's Jarvan going to be able to pick up that kill. There is multiple ultimates coming down. And that is a lot of trouble for Riot. A double kill coming out for Skarner. And a double kill coming out for Jarvan before he fell. And Splitcart jumping right onto the flag. Aether dying to Reckoning from Splitcart. And that's going to be the first cap of the game going for community.
Yeah, it's good to see them finally taking advantage after the first 2 games were not quite in their favor. But they are getting dove on already under this turret. And that's almost 2 kills gone. Kale should follow that Splitcart. Actually, Kamai is getting away from this, surprisingly very low, but Splitcart does go down to that Yasuo there. And,
yeah, it was a great ult. Bacon Hawk actually went down below and then ulted up across all of them who were trying to cross over between the point and the health relic. So it was a really strong onslaught of shadows. The first one coming out from the Sparkle Pony. And now it is in Riot's favor to push really hard right here. But reinforcements are coming in. Full health Kale and Wukong are coming down. And the intervention is available.
Yes, it is. That's a good 30 points in favor of community, but SpongeBob wanted the engage, and that's a lot. That's a really good
Zephyr's going to be blobbing in there. There's a big fight going down, and then Jarvan's going to pick up the first kill. There's the first knock-up. We don't have the last breath locking anybody down. 2 kills for community, 1 for Riot, and now everybody's super low. Double kill coming out for Afik again, and that is going to be a 4-for-1 exchange. And without the ultimates up... Oh, 4-for-2, excuse me. But without the ultimates up, you know, community looking pretty weak. And this is going to be Riot possibly grabbing... Ooh. Possibly grabbing the...
Oh, no.
The quest objective, which is going to be 10% damage for those that remain.
Yeah, and with that and the kills they just got, that they actually secure the point lead again over community. And it's forcing those resources down already. But we now have mostly full community team rolling out of their base, and they should be able to recount the points. As long as they don't get interrupted by Aaron Mike, who will go down here now.
Cannon Barrage trying to lock everybody off from the fight. Ballin taking a lot of extra damage right here. Going to use Cataclysm to lock up Bacon Hawk as they take down the pony, turning that cow into glue. Sorry, that horse into glue. And the special weapon Zach is going to go down as well. Man, cow? I don't even know why I thought cow. I don't even know where cow came from.
Yeah, community got their point recount, but it was at quite a cost. They all came out of that really low health, and if Riot's, if they don't get, if they're not careful about this, Riot can actually easily win a fight and recap that point again, and get even a bigger lead over the community.
Ooh, good Shock Blast landing now. He has just a Brutalizer, and they're actually doing a good amount of damage with that extra armor pen. Along with the cooldown boots. Aether getting in there, not knocking anybody up. And there's Zephyro jumping down, not getting knockups as well, but another backwards ult from that Hecarim. A great intervention, though, and there's a double knockup from the last breath, and it was devastating as Yasuo's going to pick up a double kill. SpongeBob's going to go down, and that was a clean ace for Riot, showing the power of the double knockups.
Yeah, this Wukong here, SpongeBob, is just trying to kite around a little too much for his own good, it seems. He is getting really good cyclones, but when it comes down to his last little bit of health, he's tricking the Rioters a little bit, but it's not really enough to save his own life. Right, having to defend this turret, though.
Aaron Mike jumping in there, going to force a flash. Vi trying to get out of there. They're focusing Affik pretty well right here. There's a great cannon barrage, stopping any escape. And SpongeBob actually jumping on Affik, forcing the barrier, but Affik also going to get the passive from his flow. So a separate barrier on top of that. Oh, the flash flag and drag, picking up a kill. Jarvan now trying to get the dunks down onto Riot Aether. But, you can't touch this as Hammer tries to get out of there. Parlay, though, doing a good amount of damage. Early barrier, and it looks like he's going to stop them from getting the point. But they traded back and forth on the tower, so not taking too much damage. As Aaron Mike's going to show up. He's going to get one person. An Impale coming down on Aaron Mike. They're doing a great job at focusing the tower and getting the damage down. Aaron Mike might drop, gets the health, trying to focus some damage. Passive shield not going to be enough. But now it's Riot on the back foot. Bacon Hawk trying to save her own bacon, but there's the Yasuo, a 4-person ultimate, locking them all down with the last breath, but they turned on Zac right after that. And Bacon Hawk in a lot of trouble. Double kill for Kale, and that's going to be a cap coming back from Community, looking really strong in that last 2 fights.
Yeah, Community actually had really good focus on that, on at least neutralizing the point there at the beginning of that fight, and it gave them at least preventing them from taking a lot of turret damage during all of that, and it is probably exactly what gave them the win of that fight in the end. Now they have the point capture for themselves. They're bringing the points to about even here, but Onslaught of Shadows is in.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage coming down. There's a knockup versus knockup on top of more knockups, but it is Riot who's coming ahead with the kills right here. We have 2 for Zac, and that's going to be a double for Yasuo as well. But the Cannon Barrage, stopping them from capping it, doing a great job. Shadow playing a little bit of mind games, getting everybody off the point. He might even be able to pick up a kill right here. Affik, though, a great wind wall, going to block the parlay as Bacon Hawk takes over this turret back for Riot, as they're pretty much tied right now.
Yeah, 2 points separating the teams, actually. And this is the closest to a bouncing house I've ever seen between 2 teams. The Riot side definitely catered their team around the
they're going
Yasuo,
to jump right in, not
backup
wasting
going.
any time. It's a good knockup, though, from the 3rd charge on Yasuo. Aaron Mike wants to go back in for a little bit of extra damage. SpongeBob not able to pick up the kill on a Zephyro. A Flag Drag's going to miss too. Affik picking up Kale but getting ignited and going down. And then this is going to be a big fight. They're focusing way too much on Zac, who's just trolling around in circles as Aether and Aaron Mike do lots of damage, taking them down. And this is going to be another Zac kite as Cammy goes in for that. And Bacon Hawk with the barrier still up. Will they get the kill? Shadow chasing Aether. And it's going to be Jace going down in the corner right here as Bacon Hawk dies. And now Shadow's got a little bit of damage to pick up a double kill right there. Actually, I believe that's a triple over. Oh no, Skarner did get one of those, so it's a double and a double. Affik now, though, looking, smelling a little bit of blood in the waters on that High Noon Yasuo.
That was just straight out play there in the end. Kamai was getting chased for a very long
time. The max range ultimate into an Impale. Affik getting annihilated. Ooh. Monkey laying down the law right there on the High Noon Yasuo.
I was getting ready to talk about the kite potential on Zac, but then after seeing Kamai just walk around for so long without going down, yeah. Big difference there. Onslaught of Shadows coming in, though.
There it is. We have everybody jumping in here. Cyclone is down. First one to die. Jarvan picking up a kill. Aether in a lot of trouble right there. A good let's bounce separating everybody. Affik is coming back in, wanting to pick up some kills. but not going to be enough damage to get anything. And that's a clean ace from Community, and it was just the timing wasn't that great for Riot. They didn't have everything synced up the way they needed to, and they lost Jace a little too early to lay down additional damage.
They also lost Yasuo early and didn't have the last breath to back that up. But Community's really low, and they have a full health Riot team charging at them.
Yeah, don't forget about the 10% damage. Split cart going to be the first one that they focus. Affik picking up that kill. Goat Ballin going to go down to Affik as well. A double kill right here. Hammy going down to the hammer. SpongeBob trying to go back and forth, but it's going to pick up the kill on Yasuo. Pop the barrier. Run around in circles. But that's going to be Riot grabbing that one. A 4-for-1 exchange. Yasuo learning there's a new sheriff in town if he gets a little bit too close. They did a good job focusing him now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And now there's a 100-point gap in favor of Community. Baconhawk really wants to engage this Gangplank under his own turret, though.
Well, Shadow doesn't have any tank items right now. He's pretty much all damage Gangplank with that BF sword. Looks probably going to go with an IE. Oh, a good slow on Aaron Mike, who's going to get ignited. Dropped right there. Baconhawk going to be able to suck some life out of them as she flashes away. And Affik, though, going to get hit with the Impale. Will they get him down? There is a 4-person last breath, but the ultimate coming out, intervention onto Great Ballum, and that's going to mean that Community is going to be able to clean up this fight. Zephril in between, a monkey in a hard place, and he is going to go down. Passive, not going to be able to help out whatsoever.
Sorry, no, it is not. That should be a cap again for the Community side. They would be able to hold out the Jace and the Vi. Salt and Battery going in, but no, the rest of Riot is coming back. Baconhawk is ready to take down this Community. Oh, almost taking the last turret shot there from that Jarvan.
J4 and barely getting out of there alive. He decides to come back in. Aaron Mike now chasing with Baconhawk. Affik's there. Zach not going to land the elastic slingshot. Affik taking a bunch of damage. They're going to drop down, and now Shadow running towards their tower, trying to kite them around a little bit. Affik waiting in the brush to pick up a triple kill. And that's going to be Community getting ace this time.
Yeah, this is actually a very nice back and forth game. It's good to have one of these for once. Community still ahead, though, by about 75 points, and it's going to dwindle away a little bit as they wait to respawn here and try to re-engage Riot, who this time around Riot doesn't have the same quest buff that Community had last time they were in this position.
Oh, but Zephyr getting a good jump into that fight right there. Getting taken very low. Aaron Me being the first target. Great Ball pick up that kill. An Impale onto Affik. He's going to drop right away. Yasuo will not be able to do anything right there. Split cart very low, but able to get additional damage in there. Forcing a flash out of Aether as they get out of dodge. Baconhawk passing Aether, saying, see ya. You don't have to outrun the monkey. You just have to be faster than your buddy. But they actually turn around and decide to fight this one. Aether has barrier. They're not focusing Jarvan, who doesn't have the damage that Wukong does. But Jarvan going to get the flag and drag to be able to allow Skarner to pick up that kill. Baconhawk a little too close and is going to be nice and crispy. Oh, a great intervention on the Shadow right there. Kale coming in to help out. A crazy fight. Zach coming right over the wind wall. And now it's just going to be Rise Zephyro versus the world as Cammy actually takes the point right now.
Yeah, once again, they're just able to outlast really, I'd say outdamage Riot side because so many of them are building a little too tanky for their own good. They're not able to match the damage of Community in these fights, and overall, they're just losing because of that.
Baconhawk actually really tanky as well. And there's the last press on Akame. They decide to focus the Skarner down, but a great Cyclone jumping in there. The AoE fight has begun, but that is Riot just mopping up this fight with only losing Jace. It looks like Aaron Mike got pretty low right there, but did not go down. So at 16.5 minutes, we have about a 100-point lead from Community.
Yeah, it's staying about at that 100-point lead as it has been for the last 5 minutes or so. Now we have a quest objective on the map. Riot might not be able to take this turret. They at least might be able to neutralize it in time, but the rest of the Community is back up by now. And Spellcard this.
Ooh, split card going to get feared, but gets the intervention off. Gonna be able to get a kill for the efforts right there. Bacon Hawk going down to J4 as he lands a spear right into the back of the horse. Shish-kebabbing her as Affik in the middle of the fight. Going to go down. Jarvan picking up a double right there. And then it looks like Wukong picking up the third kill. The trip. Not a triple kill, but he pulled out the trip.
The trip. Looks like Kamai almost wanted to just rush that second turret, but not the best idea with the rest of Riot coming back up. Again, we're seeing a lot of, well, not a lot, it's just really SpongeBob that's slow right now going into this, and he's going to have to be very careful if they want to win this fight and take the quest from Riot. Now, okay, no.
Ooh, Aaron Mike a little too far forward, going to use Assault and Battery to get back onto Jarvan, who is driving in. And there is multiple knockups, but the Cyclone doing the most right there. Less bounce landing on every member. And it's going to be Aaron Mike getting focused. Split Cart picking up that kill in the back line right here, but cannot take out the Yasuo. Meanwhile, SpongeBob is jumping in on to Affik, who just turns around, chops him up with that blade. And that's Gangplank going to be able to drop out the, hopefully kill some of the minions, but it's not really going to matter because there's plenty of time for Riot to be able to take this point. Another quest objective, and they're all fairly healthy after that quadra kill coming out from Affik.
Absolutely, and they do get the quest objective from that. And did I just lose you on Google Hangout?
No, you did not.
Oh. I heard the
ding dong thing. Ooh, Zephyro, a great job. Going to use the Elastic Sing Shot to get in there, stop them from capping it. They have the turret on their side, and it's Jarvan going right for the back wall. There's a last breath, knocking them up, but not doing much damage right there, as Jarvan was the target of it. Aether now trying to do anything he can to get back. Assault and Battery set to save them, policing that Wukong, but not doing enough. Oh, Zhonya's under the tower. Bacon Hawk going to be able to get the kill with a small sliver of health, but Great Ballon easily going to be able to grab this one as they chase down Officer Vi, and a little bit of anarchy, killing the police officers right there.
No, but a lot of that chasing did prevent Community from retaking their turret for quite a while, and now they're only down to a 10-point lead over Riot with, again, a lot of low health people. Gangplank, Wukong, and Jarvan all a little too low for this next fight, but that Riot turret is almost neutralized, and if they can get close to it for long enough, that will go to them. But the Jace poke says otherwise, and they do prevent that engage.
Back and forth going right here. Kami not taking much at all. Jarvan's going to be jumping right in there. He's actually going to be the first one to go down. It looks like Yasuo's going to be able to pick up that kill. SpongeBob going through, spinning around, trying to get the kill on Aaron, but unable to do so as Kami tries to get out of there. Zephyro dying to the Kale in the back line here, but this is going to be big trouble for Kale. The perfect intervention with a sliver of health. Not going to matter, though. It wasn't an intervention, it was just a slight pause intervention as she dies. And that's another ace for Riot.
Yeah, once again, and they retake the lead over Community, and now it's getting almost to the point where the only way to take down points from the enemy is just to have that cap over them, and kills are not going to matter as much. But now we're looking at 2v4 under Riot's turret.
Yeah, the tank's doing a good job, though, just kind of hanging out and withering everybody down so that the damage can come in. Assault and Battery comes down. Shadow taking a lot of damage. A good summoner heal, saving the life right there. And Kale actually picking up a triple right there. Now has finished the Lichbane. So big damage now coming out of Kale with that Woogla Twitch Cap and Lichbane. Zephyro coming back in, slingshotting in. Bacon Hawk being focused by Split Cart right here. And Split Cart doing a lot of damage. Oh, but the CC not going to be enough. Hecarim tried to use the Onslaught of Shadows. Zephyro going to bounce into him right there. Being saved by Yasuo, who comes in with Last Breath. But Zach's going to trade his life with Jarvan. And now it is Jarvan who is... trade his life to Jarvan. Now it's Jarvan who's in a lot of trouble. Yasuo almost landing that. Oh, but he actually dashed to the clone, and he's going to pick up a kill. Afik finishing off the double, and another ace for Riot.
Nice mechanics there by Afik. One thing that SpongeBob overlooked was the fact that Yasuo doesn't have any cooldown on that dash. He just uses the clone and gets right back to him again. That
not enough armor.
Is
Brandon's Owens not stopping them at all. Afik can go down first right there. Cyclone is down. Wukong picking up a double. Now looking for Aaron Mike. Not going to be able to get this kill, though. Actually, gets pushed into the health relic, allowing a triple kill coming out for Wukong. He's going to decoy out of there as Gateballin trying to... Onslaught of Shadows, catching Sunbob, but a perfect intervention, saving the monkey, and that is going to be Zac dropping and Bacon Hawk running.
Yep, and Riot has now about a 40-point-ish lead. And the points stopped ticking down with that recap by Community. Now at 76. We're getting dangerously close to the point, and neither team really has... I mean, despite the 40-point lead, the whole game hasn't really been decisively to either team so far. We can continue to see this back and forth until the game is over, and really it's not even decided by now. One thing I'm seeing, though, is... a lot of armor stacking on the Wukong, though. That's a Thornmail as a third completed item.
Yeah, it's pretty intense right now, the back and forth that they have going on. It's pretty crazy. I didn't really expect it to be such back and forth. Usually a team takes command at some point in time, and now each team looking for the last engagement of the game, but not able to find it.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, the next engagement could very well be the last, as long as the team that comes out on top isn't too low at the end of it. If they are too low, the same thing is going to happen that's been happening all game. The team respawns full health just to find a low health enemy team.
There is the engagement, the Cataclysm, and Bacon Hawk actually going to ult back, but Yasuo getting the Quadra, locking them all up. Everybody picking up kills right here. It's going to be Yasuo with a double, Zac the only one without one, and that was the 4-man last breath, just annihilating the Community team right there. And that might be GG. They are so healthy right here. I don't know if they're going to be able to come and take this point back over.
Exactly what I was just talking about. They need to use the health that they have, and they're tanky by this point. They don't really have a lot of damage. Most of the damage is actually just in the Yasuo and the Jace, and a little bit there on the Vi, but they can actually take this.
They need the Impale on Afik, but how do you click on that person in the middle of this? Wooglet's going down, Intervention going down, good damage coming out, Wukong picking up a kill. That's going to be Kale falling, Shadow flashing out of there, Shadow T going down, and this is going to be GG for sure, as Shadow unable to get close at all. They really couldn't land the Impale they needed to, and they got to just lock up Afik. He's got to go down. He's got a Hydra, he's got... the Sanguine Blade, and he has Lord Van Dam's Pillager, which is 20% crit and additional critical damage.
Yeah, one thing that's not there yet is the Last Whisper, but Community desperately trying to get this point back. They're down to 25 points, just under that.
It looks like they're going to grab it. Afik taking big damage from Kale. Ooh. Kale grabbing a double. They're going to be able to cap this. They're not killing Zac, who's actually going to come back to life, knock all of them off there. So Kale's going to pick up the triple, but they're going to lose extra points, and those points are like gold dust right now.
16 points to 100. This game is just... the very next fight that Riot wins will be the game-deciding fight. Community has... they can't actually take this turret, though, but it's going to be at a very high cost if they do.
Aaron Mike dueling it out with Shadow. Shadow getting the best of it right there, dropping them to Cannon Barrage to separate them. Afik flashing away in a lot of trouble. Going to be able to get them all locked down. Has the shield, but not going to be able to live through all of this. Zac actually going up top, grabbing Kami. Actually has a little bit of damage now, and going to be able to pick up two... no, not get the second kill. Split Cart forced to use the Wooglets right there. Will Kale have the heal up? She will not. But that's going to be Jarvan laying down some of the damage. and they might be able to get this cap. They have everybody from Riot piling in here. The accelerated shock blast didn't hit. They're going to get the cap, but they're going to trade their lives for it as Last Breath locks them down, and Yasuo picks up a double.
Yeah, and those last 2 deaths there might just be what Riot needs to finish off this game. They have to recap and stop the points from taking it away on their own, but they're still healthy enough. Once Zach comes back, they should be able to re-engage this and probably take it down. Actually, both teams are pretty full health right now. SpongeBob teasing Fate there with the little clone, a decoy in the bush.
Yeah, not one last Whisper on either team, so the armor is really paying off tenfold right now. You know, Wukong, if he had a last Whisper, would be doing quite a bit more damage if he had that extra.
The one thing they do have is there are a couple Black Cleavers here and there, but it's not even close to the same as the last Whisper is. But where the Cleavers are is where a lot of the area of effect damage is. Maybe not so much for Jace, but he's getting the poke off. He is at least getting in the middle of these fights and getting all the armor shred down. But again, these teams need that just percent armor penetration on their main damage dealers like Yasuo.
Yeah, they're going a little bit back and forth. There isn't the full engagement, which we know we're going to see out of Jarvan. There's the flag and drag. Is he going to commit with the Cataclysm? He's not going to. They're going to get the Impale. I didn't see actually who it landed on. They're going back and forth, but Affik the first one to go down. That is not what they wanted. SpongeBob not dying. They actually killed the clone. They finally got him on the way out, but Baconhawk's going to die. Zephyro unable to get out of there. And that might be a win for Community. They actually just traded Ace for 1. So 4 Community members still alive. Split Card going to go and grab the HP and try to help top up the team.
Again, a lot of them are relatively low, and they still have to defend this for 70 more points against a full health Riot team. They might not be able to do it. Baconhawk really was disengaged. He's trying to get in there, but
there is a good initiation by Zach. Locked up. Last breath on everybody. Great Ballin actually pretty low. Kale picking up 2 kills though in the back, not being touched right now. Kale needs to be the focus numero uno. Aether going down, triple kill coming down for Kale. And that is one scary girl right there. They're going to have one more shot to fight, but it's going to be a 3v5.
Yeah, that will... Well, it'll be a... Yeah, effectively a 3v5, I guess. A lot of them are really just that low. But Riot went into that last fight just 1 by 1 and lost their own lives. Let's see if they don't make that mistake again.
Baconhawk taking out Split Cart in the back line. That's no more Kale damage coming out. J4 still alive. They have the turret on their side. Baconhawk tanking that up. A good Cyclo coming down, knocking everybody up. But Wukong was unable to capitalize on a kill right there. And that's going to be a flash parlay from Shadow. Shading his life, just trying to get them off the turret. Will the Cannon Barrage stop them? No, it won't. Did not get luck with those cannonballs dropping down. Baconhawk was able to finish that cap. And now this is going to lead to a 4v4 right here because Yasuo's still in the base. So we have more fight left in us in this all-fighter, all-bottom.
Oh, that was annihilation there on that buy. A lot of burst here from this kill at this point. And it's not even... It's really max burst potential. I don't see a DFG on that kill, but that's still a ton of damage. The Witchbane itself just adds a whole nother ratio.
Split Cart getting too greedy in the back line and going to get dropped right there. And now it's effectively going to be a 4v4. Vi coming back from the base. SpongeBob getting taken down. This might spell disaster for Community. Split Cart just was a little too greedy for the kill right there. Baconhawk going to have the Iceborne Gauntlet procs to slow down Cammy. Zephyro missing the Elastic Slingshot, but I don't think it's going to matter. They have enough damage right here. The Impale's going to come down on Baconhawk, but he's going to get dropped. Affik looking to pick up another kill right here, and will, but very close, taking huge damage from Kale. Kale is coming through on a rampage, picking up kill after kill. Triple kill coming down for Kale. Going to be able to pick up 3 of those and see if they can stop the cap. But they're going to let Zach. Oh no, they're letting Zach come back to life. He's going to kill Kale right there.
4,
They're not going to be able to stop this one. He had Let's Bounce still available, and that is going to be GG right there. Riot picking that one up. So very close. Oh my god. If they had killed the blobs and left one person on the tower, they might have been able to have one more team fight in there. But they wanted to just right-click and try to finish it off. Great game. Big thanks to all of my Rioters for coming out. Bacon Hawk, Athic, Zephyril, Aaron Mike, and Aether. Always appreciated for helping me make this happen. Thanks to my co-caster, the 10th Doctor. He'll put his Twitter in chat. My Twitter's been all over the stream, so if you don't know what it is, then you just didn't care to look.
Yep, it's still there. Still at the bottom left there.